gathered any magic yet. We are wandering through the open field of magical flowers, just picking up the mana. Don't know what you're talking about. It's exciting. Enthralling. Just gentle, magical breezes all around us. It's fantastic. Alright, pack one, pick one. Unfortunate there's 2 black removal in this pack to go along with the green-black rare, but the green-black rare is very good. It has like 5,000 words on it that do all these different things. Hello, Puffy. Okay. Fun stuff incoming. Hey, QB. Hello, Murder Buddy. Alright, we gotta aggressively pick lands in this particular deck. This could be an Impulse, could be a Marsh, could be an Ivy. I don't know if we're actually blue-green though. Let's grab the land. Am I aiming or hoping for a specific build? This is draft. You can't really do that. But with our first 2 picks, we're kind of looking at domain-based good stuff, which is probably my favorite to play anyways. I don't think it's the most consistent deck in the format, but it's probably the most fun. Card's actually good here. Is this really Plaza over Bog? Never played that card. It has really low win rates. Thran Portal. Colossal Growth, a Mana Worker, and a Terror. Is this ever Portal? Portal's non-domain again. Maybe it's just Monstrosity. Bringing the positive vibes. Yeah, I figure our last day of Magic, we might as well go out with some positivity. Have I seen the YouTube Google engineer who made the MTG Meta Deck AI creator? No, not heard anything about that. I did not know that Portal gained the relevant type QBE. I assumed it was domainless. If I had known that, I would have perhaps picked that up. Red, blue, green, red. Green, red it is. Would have been neat. It is a pain land for every mana type, which kind of sucks. Alright. Gardener. Take up the shield, stall, join forces. Gardener's fine. Hey, a legendary. Good one, too. Okay, 4 drops covered. Hello, Sunka Magnus. Hello, Niablis. Hello, Deja Vu. How am I? Doing well. Red-black duel versus second Gardener versus Drake versus Heirloom. It's probably the best Heirloom deck we've ever seen. Let's grab the red-black. An Infusion in red versus a Swarm. Take the Infusion. Ivy. It's pretty late Ivy. Maybe there. And Radha. Come on, Thran Portal. Let's go. Yeah. Cruelty of Grix. Confirmed. Move up against Sprouting Goblin and Lightning Strike. But we're not going to stop greed lording right now just because cheap removal. Timeless Lotus in this deck. Yes, please. Okay. What did we take over Throne Portal or whatever it's called? Thanks, Carnage Mantis. Many of these are uncommons, QB. There's a couple rares. Monstrosity. Okay. Hey, Jonas.
You have returned.
This feels like an
Good luck with
Urborg
the drafts today.
repossession deck to me. Librarian, black-white duel. So far, white has not been a particularly good color for us. Grotto. Is this ever Grotto? Second infusion. Tablet, librarian. Runic Shot. Pretty good here, although I wish I had now taken the other tap land. I think better than Rootwaller. I think better than Beachfront. Okay. White-red duel. Thrall to the Pit. Bulwark. Grotto again. Smash to dust. Okay. Alright, Worm. 3-drop. 3-drop. Wall decent here. Red-blue duel. Decent too. Let's go red-blue duel. Blight Pile and Outrider. Outrider consistently overperforms. I don't know if we're core black yet. It looks like we're splash black, which kind of means I'd like green and red early. So I'll take the Outrider. Here, I think we default to the Barricade. I don't think Axe has any spot in this deck quite yet. Swarm Badger Lookout. Not very blue right now. This is definitely the best card in the pack. Swarm's playable for playing a bunch of black, and Badger is like kind of a desperation card. Let's grab the Swarm. Some Might in here. Couple white sources already. I think I'll grab the, I don't know, the main buff spell might be okay. We need some 2s and 3s. Another Monstrosity or Mana Worker. I think Mana Worker here. A Phoenix Egg versus a Sabotage. There's no way Egg is something we care about in this deck. So we'll run Sabotage for sideboard. A Wall. Flame Sage with no spells. Too bad. It's a good card. Black Removal and a blue creature. That's hard for us to cast. Okay. Micromancer. We have a Runic Shot and a Flowstone. This is good enough for us. Prodigy, very good for us too. 4s are a little heavy right now. Okay. Why did I give up Civ 5? Because it was time to move on. I was bored with the game. Nothing interesting was happening with it. There were no new patches coming out. The community mods were, in my opinion, moving in the wrong direction. The gameplay was stale, and I did not want to do that for the rest of my life. Okay. Defiler, another 4-drop, sadly. Bite down. Sojourner. Okay. Garna, Bone Splinters, Reanimate, Might, Sentinel, Citizen's Arrest. Don't have a lot of targets to sack to Bone Splinter. Citizen's Arrest is pretty tempting. Red-Black Dual Land is pretty tempting too. Kind of like another Repossession. I kind of don't hate just another Red-Black Duel here. Community really misses me. I haven't played that game in more than 5 years, I think. So, I think the community's doing okay. Goblin, hell yes. But thanks for the compliment. Appreciate the sentiment. Red-White Duel. Do we have any white cards anymore? Or just the Runic Shot? Do we need another Red-White Duel? What else are we playing here? Another Gardener. I think I prefer the land. Counter, another Outrider, another Gardener, Broken Wings for the sideboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minus this is 22. Another Outrider, pretty good here. Tear Asunder. Pick 8. Turtle for the curve. I guess. Draw card and a wall. Is the wall playable? Draw in black is actually on color. Blue-black, probably not happening. A growth and another picker. I guess another picker could be a thing for sideboard. Impulse, Might, Sentinel. Second Might versus first Impulse. Let's take second Might. I don't think I'm playing either, but we'll see. Another Mana Worker, but we're probably not playing it. And a Scavenger in blue. Cool deck. Cool draft. Too many 4s, and they're all really good. Not sure our primary colors. Fixing is all over the place. So, should be an interesting deck to pilot. Should be an interesting deck to build. It's kind of fun. I'm not sure we actually have the mana sinks to run the artifact either.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
The Pry the 2, thanks for the sub. Do I ever play Constructed? I don't. I went through a stage where I was all-inning Magic and I was playing Constructed as well. I found it to be a little repetitive, Constructed, for me, but I don't know. My favorite Magic streams to watch these days are Constructed. Like I like watching Croaky's content for Constructed. But I like watching his highlights off YouTube much more than I like watching a full stream of Constructed, so I'm not sure. Well, thanks for the sub. All right, what's our land base look like? We've got red blacks, red whites, red greens, red blues. So we'd like to be core red. And we've got black, white, and black. So core red, core black would be nice. I thought we were core green, but we might not be. Double green there, green there, green there, green there, green there. We want to be green. Does that mean we're green-black because we have red mana wherever the fuck else we want it? No, it means we're green-red with black splash, I guess. Maybe. Dude, what the hell does that mean? I guess we gotta look at our colors more. All right. I mean, let's work through this. This card is always being played. That card's always being played in this deck. That card's always being played in this deck if we can get the green mana. Will I play some Constructed in the future? It's a possibility, but it doesn't seem super likely to me at the moment. I'm kind of feeling the restrictions of this game again. Cheap removal we're playing. I think Monstrosity is good in this deck. I think if we're core red, there's no reason not to play Defiler. We're never not playing Repossession in this deck. Cruelty is always in this deck. I think we have enough black sources. I don't know about the Barricade quite yet. It will help with the curve. I don't know if we have enough mana sinks for this card. This card is excellent with mana sinks, but we actually don't have that many. You want this with draw cards. You want this with the like prodigies and the ghouls and that kind of thing. Runic Shot, Urberg Repossession, and Flowstone is already amazing Micromancer targets. It's just another 4-drop there. Kind of sucks. Terra Sunder. We're nowhere near Ivy. Guess we're running at least 1 mana worker. Probably 1 picker. We have no 3-drops in the deck right now, although pickers are Sprouting Goblin's really a 3-drop. This probably needs to be the Shadow Prophecy draw. We don't look very green right now, do we? I'm like, where are the rest of my cards? I realize how many lands I have. How many legendaries do we end up with? 1, 2. Just 2. Is this even worth playing the Plaza right now? Well, we play the Gardener if we are playing green as a core color. We don't play the Gardener if we're not. I don't know if we are or aren't. I'd like to be able to play my Rulik. I don't really want to play 2 mana workers. The card tends to be quite weak. I think we're there. I hate not playing Timeless Lotus here. It's such a great card. I don't think we got there on payoffs for it. Okay. All right, how are sources? This is running 3 swamps, 5 black sources, 6 with grotto. That's okay. Maybe it should be second picker over first swarm. I do like card selection. We have value if we get going. Makes me feel a little bit better about the swamps. Okay, how about red sources here? This is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 red sources. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red sources. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources. 8 red sources with the grotto. This is 4, 5, 6 green sources with the grotto. This is 1, 2 blue sources. Do I need an island? Grotto, Molten Tributary, island. We would like an island. Okay. Plaza lets me resolve nail. So 5 blue sources for that. 1, 2, 3. Man, is this mana base okay? I feel like we're a little short on green mana. No, I don't. I feel like this mana base is fine. The numbers are really fucking hard to calculate because Plaza is colorless most of the time, but for legendaries, it's a color. It's any color. And Grotto is -1 mana. But there for all the colors. It's so hard to get any sense of sources. How many? I have no idea the sources we're running here. I mean, like, legit, like, okay, chat, how do we, like, we'll go for the easy one. We'll go for blue. Ready? Okay, we've got 1 legendary blue creature, 1 non-legendary blue creature. We care about domain. Okay, care about domain. Blue creatures. We've got a gardener, produces blue mana sometimes. A mana worker, produces blue mana sometimes. The Plaza applies to nail, but not Micromancer. We've got an island, a Plaza, a grotto. A grotto is kind of a blue source, but takes extra mana. And then we've got a tributary. How many blue sources is that? I think this is some sort of like SAT question. Have we been studying for these? Because I'm not sure I studied enough. Can always sideboard in a Timeless Lotus. Deck looks fucking amazing. Let's go. Let's call it a 3. Sure. Pick a number. We want to draw or play first. Play. Perfect. Is this a keep? I guess not. Okay. I think the combat trick goes here. think Scry good here. Okay. I'm tempted to Flowstone Infusion it just to assert dominance, but we're gonna let him keep his wall for now. It's a lot of great cards we could play here. I bet your opponent didn't suspect that. He's like, excuse me, you played what now? With what land base? After a mulligan? Going first? What? Chad. You know me, Chad. We've been playing together for years. Tempted to draw. Okay. This is a domain 3 Radha, right? Opponent's got all 5 colors too right now. And he just swap our board. Okay, okay. Island or second forest? I guess island's okay for the domain. It's kind of a weird sweeper. I mean, it certainly reduces the power level of our board. No denying that. I see, it's the 2 combo sweeper. Phasing into sweeper into 4/6. It's good plays. Okay, I still need one more land here. Actually, we need a second black for this too, huh? Alright. Ten here is fucking terrifying. I really wish I got a chance to make that discard. I think we lose this board from here. I can't beat a 10-10, a sweeper, a one-sided sweeper into a 4/6 into a 10-10. It's actually really hard to beat here. Ooh, kind of a weak card getting good value here. Takes away my chump blocker or my mana dork. 2 removal after his 10-10. Wow. I think we're dead here, right? I mean, I get a turn with full mana saturation over there too. It's nice. I mean, I guess the Death Toucher does something. If he doesn't have mana again. Oh, I did get my 6th, so I guess we do. Almost clicked his guy accidentally. This is a pretty weak response to a 10/10. 5 mana, 6 mana, 1/1 Death Toucher. Is it 3rd removal, opponent? 4th removal, 3rd removal, 4th removal, whatever it is. Maybe it's first strike, maybe it's trample. Maybe he just rolls over that Death Toucher like it's just a speed bump in the path to victory. A reanimate. Oh, he's got repossession last. Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't think I'm gonna beat this hand very often. This is one-sided sweeper into just unlimited gas. Wow, nicely done, opponent. Full mana saturation every turn with 5 colors with answers to what we're playing. That's scary. All right, discard strong versus him. What's less strong? Radha is pretty not great here. Okay. We had some outs. Runic Shot was an out for us. Terra Sunder was an out for us. Extinguish the Light was an out for us. We just didn't quite get there. Yeah. Opponent had the nuts. They had a very powerful response to our play, right? And it wasn't even the response. The sweeper was bad enough, right? We traded Miasma and their Saga for, I think it was 3 of our creatures, 2 of whom were legendary, or 2 of them who were pretty powerful, like the 4/4, the 3/3, and the 1/1. That was pretty solid. Followed up by a 10/10 and a 4/6 was pretty solid, and then followed up by double removal for my chump blockers, and then a repossession. That's just that's a lot. Card not great for us with this particular hand. Wall on 2 both games has been excellent for them. It's a really nice fixing source. To discard first is awkward if we want this. Black or green source there would have been really good. Do I ever discard this island because I don't need another blue source? Is total land count important here? Total islands are not important. Seems good. I think that's fine. One had something there. I'm a little annoyed about this meteorite repeatedly getting value. White, black, green, red, blue. Okay, so we have 5 domains. He has another answer. A lot of removal from opponent here. Restoration. Might, a second meteorite and a lightning strike. Wow. Okay. Kind of surprised not to find a single creature in that hand. Hard to imagine what they're thinking about there. They're going to might the Vine Wall? I guess they could be. Blanked on creature again, huh? So what do we know they have? They have 2 damage and 3 damage removal. I mean, honestly, Outriders are pretty good here, right? Five damage to his face, a creature. If he wants to kill it, it's a double spell. I think that's good enough. What's the cost on this? 7? 4, 5. So he has the mana. So he can rebirth creatures from any graveyard or just his? From your graveyard, just his. I guess if his top deck was his sweeper, it's not great for us. Okay, it's a pretty good one too. Just a flying dragon here. I don't know if I have an answer to that. So he gets a dragon on his end step, so he blocks that. If he doesn't block that, man, I can't prevent him from doing damage beyond our stuff, right? This has got to be a swing all, though. It's a powerful card. His deck is really good. Is it owner's end step? I think it's any end step. Have his end step. So I'm going to resurrect and kill him, right? Is the plan. So it doesn't really matter what I take here, but I guess I want to play around getting overrun by those. I have the mana for it. 1 to target, right? 5 to cast. Yeah, we're good. Okay. $15 damage to the face off Outriders. Unfortunately, we gotta beat him again. And his deck is crazy. Like, super good. Alright, 2 toughness creatures are kind of rough versus him. Since he just nukes them with his supply of whatever they are, those stones. So I think they're going to come out and we're going to do mana fixing off that. Okay. Ooh, some scary things in there though. All those things take over the game, right? Like the 10-10 takes over the game, the dragons take over the game, the the sweeper takes over the game. It's a lot of long-term threats to deal with that are very scary. I guess second black's relevant to a lot of things. He will have 5. Do we want to let him ramp into a stone? Kind of want a Micromancer next turn. It's all sorts of things he could have in hand. We have no idea. Could be Lightning Strike. Could be stones. We saw 2 Meteorites and only 1 Lightning Strike. Prodigy's excellent in the 5-color domain decks. Don't want to scry right before shuffling our deck. Question is, what do we take from this? I mean, repossession can't be too bad with the Micromancer in play, right? Things are coming. Mm-hmm. It's only a 4 domain ping, right? We're missing blue, but we have all the other colors: black, red, green, white. That's still good. I think here it's a scry too. Seems like a really good one to have. World Spell. Dude, his deck is so crazy. Three, 4, 5, 6, 4, 2, 1, 4. Do I care about the tokens? A little bit. Instead of the 5/5, I mean, this doesn't clear the board or anything. He could certainly have his blue sweeper. It's blue on that sweeper though. A little scary to commit more to this board. But a 5/5 trample is not bad right now. Possibly regret not playing the Namada there. Possibly not. His deck is really cool. It's a really cool deck we're playing against. Another big threat. Kicked fires for my 5/5. Ouch. Oh, and unkicked. Still ouch. So he gets to cast his whole hand, right? Whew. So what's my mana? 3, 6, 7, 3, 5, 4. It's the Micromancer again, right? That's okay. I don't know if I'm beating world spell value, but we'll see. Okay, not as bad as it could have been. Yeah, that's still pretty bad, but draw is actually maybe scarier than that. We'll see. Okay, what's Mountain do for us? So it's 4, 2 if we want the scry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 7, 8. No scry. Okay, do I need anything special here? Black, green, colorless, red for this guy. Okay. Hate that we're already down our repossession, but Meteorite for the Gardener's very good. I did try to remove Meteorite targets from my deck, but I couldn't remove the Gardener. Man. Not real happy about the sweeper coming our way. I'm missing 1 domain for my Gaia's Might, which makes it kind of not great. Okay, he's protecting his 4/6. I don't know how this actually resolves. I don't know if both these get swept or they both survive. Okay, does this ever phase back in? It seems like it's been stunned for 4 turns now. The first turn he cast it. The second turn it ticked. I guess this is the third turn. I guess it comes back next turn? Ooh, did not need to see this coming out right now. Off of basics with 2 meteorites. That's terrifying. Okay, so we play out Sprouting Goblin into Island is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if I want it. 3, 8, 9. Seems good. All right. Should have played the island. Actually, I really should have played the island because I just lost the damage doing that. Whoops. Okay, I kind of get beat by this Joda if he's got legendaries to follow this up. Which, of course, he does. Oh, there's no more legendaries in the deck, though. Just these 2. Well, it's a small respite. Although this is now a 7/7 flyer. So this is +4, right? So I go to a 7/8. +4, right? Instead of +5, because I'm an idiot. 7/8. Okay. We die if we miss on this. We had 2 reach creatures. We don't die if we miss. I need to not use my colorless land here. I'm looking for my removal. Missed it. Too bad that wasn't there a turn ago, huh? Alright, are we drawing again? So we can pump to a 5/6. Can eat his last card. I don't know if his last card's a real card or not. I need 1 mana untapped. I really need 2 mana untapped, so I think I just play the Sabotage. I don't know if the flyer matters. Maybe the flyer matters because I get the crack back. Blue, red, green, green. Man, this was not a good pick there, actually. Could draw first then if I'm doing it this way. Okay. Wish I got his last card there. Maybe it was better than playing a card, draw a card. I don't know. Does he still get the dragon if the aeronaut dies? I hope not. Last card was land. Oh, I scammed. Okay. Do I want to draw a card here, or is the 1/1s just better? Only 12 cards left in my deck. I think the 1/1s might actually be better right now. Okay, a creature that generates more creatures seems pretty strong. He's still got his sweeper that does -2/-2. Pretty sure we want to draw again as well. I mean, okay, what happens if I start swinging wide? First of all, he can kill me. I've got tons of removal left for this 4/6. Just gotta hit it, right? He can't block my Namada, right? And he can't not block it because he takes 7. Seems like a good situation to be in. 6 power, can go to 8, right? I have green left. Okay. Did I just miss lethal? 3, 5, 7. I just missed lethal like a fucking idiot. Shit. Okay. Right? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I just missed lethal. Damn. Okay. Oh, feels a little bad. Feels a little bad. It's +4/+4, and then I have 3 in the hand. Right? Oh, wait. No, this is pre-damage. Oh, okay, it makes me feel a little bit better. Maybe a wide attack here got there, though. He had no cards in hand. Wide attack just kills him, right? Maybe he doesn't block. Maybe he blocks the 3/5 then. Yeah, see, this is the card that kills me, right? This card kills me. This is the literal top deck that kills me for being a scrub. Feels bad. Wow. That hurts. That hurts to miss lethal and then... He's not playing it this turn, though. He's holding it. Okay. There are 11 cards left here. Got a miasma out of that too. I can just swing here, right? So I kill this, 4, remove that. He blocks 3, blocks 2. He takes 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, dead, right? So we just kill and go. I think I still fucking punted that though. needs 5 mana for the sweeper, right? Isn't it 5? Oh, it's 4. It's really interesting. He chose not to sweep. All right. I mean, for game 1 of the day, that was 2 crazy decks smashing heads, right? Didn't have island at the end there. He didn't have 3 blue sources, and he kicked the druid for draw, right? So I mean, that's why he didn't have another blue source. But ooh, didn't know if I was gonna beat that one. That one was definitely tricky. Yeah, but I think I had lethal the turn before, right? Either he was going to make some crazy blocks. I mean, maybe it broadcasts the lethal and he's forced to block the 3/4 when I attack all. I'm not sure. Wild matches, man. Wild matches. The repossession off the top made me feel so bad. Okay. GG. Is that your deck? Need lands, but 1 drop, 2 drop seems good. Colony. Short a green source for Rulik right now. Just kind of a bummer. We get the Filer out next turn. I'd like to have Defiler on the board for a turn. It'd be nice. Blue, black, green over there. 3 domains. Okay. Okay, look out. Green source here would be amazing, sadly. Can draw for a green source, spinning the island. What's the rest of my play look like? Then I only resolve 1 red permanent though. 2 red permanents to ping away the lookout. You can't block my Defiler, I guess. I mean, I guess if that's the main pump exactly, he can. No pauses from Arena, though. All right, so we are red mana, bin, and island. Bog. Goblin remove, right? So we are taking 1 life. Get the permanent down. Is the second goblin good here? It's really hard to say if it matters. Maybe I don't need to pay the life and save the permanent for a ping later. You can get rid of the 3/2 instead. I don't want to let him untap. I don't want him pumping this creature in response. I want the flyer dead, so I am going to give him card selection here. Okay. I mean, maybe another picker's good. But I want to say the ping for now. Ooh. Tear apart my my Defiler. It's kind of a bummer. Exile too. Not that I necessarily want that back. Hey. What's the secondary on this? Add 1 mana among any color among legendary permanents. And then third is sack it, gain indestructible, and hexproof. Okay. Why did I just take it? Oh, because he cast a spell. I'm like, why the hell am I taking damage when he casts spells? Okay, because of Brona. Another barricade. Sure. How do I like a Terra Sunder here? It's okay. Does he gang block Rulik? If he does, there's 3 power between the walls, so that's no good. I could get the Domain Pump, which is worth white, black, blue, green, red. It's worth 5, so it becomes an 8/8. That's probably decent. Also hidden right now. I have green. The plaza provides green while Rulik's on the board. It's hidden though. It's another chance for our opponent to miss it. He's reading it. He's a reader. Too bad. The bastard. I mean, it still gives us a Rulik attack that we weren't going to get otherwise, which is a 1/1 and 3 more damage to his face. It's not even bad. A lot of open mana, sadly. A lot of pauses off his creatures on board, too, so we have no idea what's happening. Monstrosity for 1 would be kind of nice here. I think this is a swing all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana right now. 4, 1, 1. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Could just be a Rulik again, too. I think it's just a swing Rulik, actually. So I'm going to remove that. He's going to counter it. I'm going to eat this creature. I'm going to have to pump or not eat the creature. I think just removing this is fine. But if I pump, I get the wall. So let's start there. Let's remove this creature. It might be a little... is green okay? Green's okay. So it needs to be green, black, red, white. I think is fine. Could just be colorless there too. Could give him indestructible. But I think I'd rather not. Oh, I lose green doing that. So it is red here. Sure. So he sacks in response. He doesn't sack in response. I'm fine to go to damage. Okay. Really going for the mill. Okay. I'm surprised that he didn't sack to draw the card there. I think that would be a better play than the mill most of the time, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, I regret a little bit. I think we want to do that after Rulic attacks. Two mana open. Pause for colony though. Might even cycle that. Okay, so, all right, so how does this work? It goes, he only has 2 mana. So the first thing we do is we make this an 8/8. And we sack our thing. He mills me in response, sure. Okay, we kill his 8/8. Then we resolve a 1 mana 5/5. And we call it his turn. I wonder if this wall can beat me from here. It's milling me for 2. No, it can't beat me with milling for 2. We take a card. Kind of need another pump spell to attack through this, huh? I could Cruelty, get a look at his last card. Based on him not playing anything with open lands, it's probably another land. What's a wide attack do? He eats the 3/3, eats the 2/4. I get in for 9, bring him to 3. Wide attack looks pretty good. Okay. Debated with land. He just milled my Outrider too, so I can kill him here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can still afford to double pay the revive cost. I guess he sacks to survive it, but he has to sack 2. Fine with him sacking 2. He helloed me. Hello to yourself, friend. There goes your mill plan. Too bad I don't have the mana to resolve cruelty. Okay. Let's play out a different legendary. That's a good one for him. Some life gain on it. Death touch. Oh, he doesn't have enough for bird wall. He does. He's got 4. He's got bird wall potentially. No bird wall. Too bad I didn't have mana for cruelty there. I wonder if I could have tapped differently and probably had mana for cruelty. It's probably better. I think I thought he was gonna die. All right, how's this look? Does it look like he's alive? It kind of looks like he's fucking alive to me. Man, honestly, maybe playing Outrider and attacking so it went back to graveyard was better. All right, so how does this work? We just pump the Trampler and fucking get in for 1 billion damage, I think. Okay. So what do we see from opponent? Milling me, wall synergies, Elis. 4 toughness, 1 billion. All these things are very high toughness. 1 flyer. I mean, I don't have any broken wings. My own flyers look good. Is Ivy good in this format, in this deck versus him? Just for some pressure. Is the Swarm good? Swarm doesn't look that great. Rulik won that game with the Menace keyword there, huh? I mean, I guess Tortoise kind of gets in a little bit too. Pretty unexcited by Tortoise here. You know what looks really bad though here? Is Gibbering Barricade for me. Because I don't think I can... And Picker might be a bit slow as well, since it can't attack. I'm going to try Ivy and Tortoise for Enlist and flying threats. Let's try that. Ivy's hard to resolve for us, so we might end up just throwing her away, but we'll see. We did hold on. We did hide our Saga. Milling us is kind of dangerous too. We get a lot of value out of card selection out of our graveyard. Is this hand playable? It's not great. Okay. I have to discard one from this. I might have to. Doesn't tap. Not a bad answer to Worm, honestly. This is Wallboy, right? Okay. All right, blue, red, black, green. Missing white. Ooh, that seems like a nice one. No counter magic either. Let me see your entire hand. Holy shit, you just color screwed? Blue, blue needs blue, white, green. I mean, do I have any creatures in my graveyard? I do. This is so much value for me. We'll take that card, thanks. Let's have a peek at the top of my library. That is my 5th domain. I don't think it's worth. Okay. I guess scrying bottom doesn't make any difference because we're gonna, well, it does, matters for the draw. What do I want? A flyer that drives me cards when my opponent can't play the game seems really good. Don't have my 5th domain though, because I just put it on fucking bottom. Still, I think it's pretty good. All right, so this is 7 minus 4. No, 7 minus 3. So it would be 4. So I'm 2 mana short. That's not going to work. Is it just the aeronaut here? I guess it is just the aeronaut here. You know what I probably should have searched for? I probably should have just fucking searched for Repossession and Recast Cruelty. I didn't even think about it. It's such a complicated card to use when you can see your whole deck. I think that was probably better than what I ended up doing here, though. The aeronaut's fine. But what better than fine would have been, that's a nice card for him, would have been having another one of these cruelties going off. Blue tap land. It's fine, I'll just top deck it like a champion. Wait, no ETB? Oh, it's if you cast. Oh no, I definitely didn't think it was into cast trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double. I already have double black though. If I cast 3, I'm missing a land, right? Oh, I have to target creature too. Okay. I'm 1 mana short, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 and 6. Oh, it's 3 and 5. No, I'm good. Okay. We just need enough black sources, which we have. So colorless, green, green. And this dude, right? Black. Okay. Yeah, he didn't want to run through Cruelty of Grix twice. Makes sense to me. Oh yeah, the card is so strong. Okay. All right. Game 3. I thought Bortuk was going to get me a creature, and actually it kind of screwed me over, because if I'd taken Bortuk and it had got me the 2/2 out of my graveyard, I wouldn't have been able to target Repossession. I want to draw on 3. We're currently 2-0. Flipper. Open mana. This comes out on 4 if we want. Do we want Hidden Reach or do we want Rulik out? Island not even bad for us, and we can resolve the other character this turn. It's our last domain. I don't hate Hidden Reach. Problem is, does he know? So, because we're not use any of his cards, he's playing red blue. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna go for the 3/3. It dies to Lightning Strike here, which is kind of fucking annoying, but it's okay too. I don't want to have to make the decision of blocking the Drake if he attacks into me, because he either doesn't know about Hidden Reach or he is bluffing me with a trick and I'm burning off the mana. I kind of rather see his first response to Rulik. Rulik also plays around a single creature. If he just develops another creature, I get to attack in with Menace and ignore the creature, which is pretty nice. Red-blue untapped Painland. Nice. So everything would have died that I played with that. So leaves open. Isn't that weird though? No, he wanted red for another creature. That's fine. Fucking dead cards in hand right now. So he doesn't have another answer for this. All sorts of things that we could learn from here, right? So a hesitant attack, what does it mean? What does a double attack mean? Double attack means trick, right? But what does a hesitant attack mean? Okay. Tempo bounce with counter mana. A little rough. So mana never lets me double spell, or does? It does. This blocks the goblin. I need to stem the bleeding a little bit. I think I want 2 ground creatures out here. And I have to respect the open mana for counter. That read a lot like counter magic to me. But we'll see, maybe it's Lightning Strike. Flowstone, sure. so much fucking open mana. Hey, Koala King. Oh, Terra for 4. Alright. We're at 5 for that? Okay. Is this draft or limited? It's draft. It's making it block. I get blown out by another trick here, I think. More mana down. What does it mean? What does it mean? Just an attack here probably means nothing, right? All right, so what does this give? This gives 5. So this is a 7/9. And if he has +3, it doesn't kill us. So we don't care. So I don't think there's a reason to gang block. No kicked amplifier there. Rodha or Defiler here? Can't double spell them, sadly. It's a cycle card. He was looking for, hoping to have something to save the terrors, not a misplay. The -1, -0 is irrelevant, but he gets another card back for it, so. Kicked amplifier this time, annoyingly. Not worth it in your opinion. Well, you're not in this game. Your opinion's not worth a whole lot there. And I think it was a fine play. He's flooded. He's looking for something. If he saves his Tellurian Terror, like, that's certainly something that would have been good for him. I mean, I'm not thrilled by that play either, but I think it was fine. Let's see. Mana efficiency is just a little off here with 6 again, isn't it? So I can Namada, leave nothing open. I can Namada salvage Mana Worker, which isn't great. I can Outrider, which blocks the 2/3. I guess this card is better if he bounces another again. Why is stacking? Oh, it's 4 because I could Outrider. If I made that 4, I've got 6. Still doesn't help. I mean, what's the... I could Mana Worker and take 2 and ping for 1. It doesn't seem good. Let's just play this out normally. So what have we seen? We've just seen blue-red spells matter, right? A couple cheap removal spells, a lot of cycling shit, a couple 2/3 Drakes, the amplifiers. I don't know anything on our sideboard helps us versus this deck particularly. Okay. You can have all sorts of things. I mean, at the moment he's just flooded, right? So at the moment he's just cycling away. And this goblin's got huge value. It's 3 lands in deck right now. See, this is something. God alone knows what. Oh, it's not tapped. It's like, why can't I block that? Who knows? Maybe we could throw the 1/1 in there, but his creatures don't currently have trample. There is instant. There is trample from. I can't think of a trick right now that gives it to him in red-blue. That gives trample. There's plenty of pump spells, but all these blocks are good for me, and every one of his creatures requires intervention before the block is positive for the opponent. The worst thing here is the first strike trick on the Drake killing the Outrider, and even that's fine. I eat both his amplifiers with no loss. So I don't know what this attack is either. It could be some point. I guess the 2 damage. Is the 2 damage sweeper even good here? I guess the 2 damage 6 mana rare red dragon sweeper kills the Outrider, but who fucking cares? Right, exactly. Tramples off heroic charge for sure, but he doesn't have any white mana, so. It could be just the 5 damage sweeper. That's entirely true. It's double strike. Okay, no trample off that though. Where did the double strike go? Oh, he cast it as a clone. Okay, I don't give a shit right now. I guess if you double clone the Drake lives and eats the Outrider, but I eat all your other creatures? Sure. Quite happy with that. All right. I can kick that, but it comes into play tapped. I can kick this for 2 life. Get it into play. I don't know about 2 life right now, actually. I think this is just our Warden again. Am I swinging with this 4/4? The pings do anything? If I red permanent, I could ping away this picker. It actually fits my mana. I take 2 more off the Drake. I don't have to take any damage otherwise, but I get rid of his cycling, so it's just off the top whatever he draws. That might be okay. I can't kick this. If I do, it's 2 more life to kick that, man. Actually gonna play today? Hope so. I hope so. I mean, honestly, this is just cycling for him, right? Kind of my least favorite play at the moment. Can still kick this. No, I can't. I lost my ability to generate green. All right, let's play out Mana Worker here. I'm not sure I like no attacks Defiler. It's almost impossible that he's attacking me with this picker, and I have better blocks with the Mana Worker, so probably Defiler attack was good there. I kind of ran out of time. Of course, this top deck is an answer to my Namada. It feels kind of bad. Still a bounce, which is not as bad as it could be, but I'm getting pretty low in life here. Goblin Land is untapped. That's true, comes to hand. I always remember this as coming into play, but it isn't, and I've been screwed on that a couple times. All right, let's see what happens here. I want to play out this card for the 3rd time. I kind of bummed I missed the Defiler attack last round. Okay. Runner, Tolarian Geysers. Not bad, opponent. So far, I've resisted the temptation to use Defiler for damage to an unblockable. Okay, that card, however, can be dealt with. Another land here is amazingly good. Let's see if our blocker resolves again. Green, black, colorless, blue. Still a pause, although it could be picker here. Let's run out Goblin as just a 2/2. Why did it just ask me twice? I wish to pay, oh, because it's this one, just regular. We still sometimes lose to whatever the fuck this is. Why regular? Because I want the green mana for pumps on Namada for eating the Saproling tokens if he has damage-based removal. Currently at 2. These have been some incredible answers to Namada 3 times in a row. Okay, Outriders kill him. Last turn, would Grix have killed him after combat? I guess it might have. Might have missed that. Although I guess counter beats it either way. We pre-combat the Namada for the ping, for the 1/1 token and the ping. I guess we could have, if he had the 2/1 and we attacked, I'm not sure. Here we just swing, see what happens. There's no life gain at instant speed here for me. Game was very close though. I'm not sure if there was a lethal last turn off Cruelty. There might have been. What does sacrificing the sapling do? If I sack 1, I get +2/+2. If I sack 2, I draw a card. Well, we don't know. I don't know about the counter, but I don't know about the damage either, right? The damage was post spell resolution. Anyways. Yep, I didn't see it either way. So. Alright, so there's some 2/3 flyers that are pretty annoying. He had a lot of interaction with flyers, but a cheap flying blocker seems pretty good versus him. Runic Shot seems great. Infusions seem fine. I think we go down 1 Goblin Picker of our own. Okay. Did they bounce Namada 5 times that game? 3 Geysers, a tap down. I think it was 4 times. I might have thrown that. That was almost a throw, right? We almost lost. We got down to 2 health. I don't think the 2/1 flyer does anything. I can't block their 2/3s with the 2/1 flyer. And it's a hard to cast 2/1 flyer. So I don't know. Maybe it eats their single targeted spells that I could get. Maybe that would actually be good because of the actual text on the 2/1 flyer. It's easy to forget that card has text. Thanks, Platonic. I don't know. It gets really... it gets really complicated with that black card. The black card is really good. All right, this hand is slow, but here we are. Mana Worker is so good for this. Still think it's a turn 3 mana worker, but we'll see. See what he plays out. If he plays out a 2/2, I might run the mana worker. Untapped black source means Extinguish is available now. Also means mana worker into Raha works. Ooh, oh, we don't have green. So he doesn't have the blue protection spell in hand right now. I don't mind just extinguishing that. Although we could also develop threats. Is green good for us? Yeah, it's kind of good. It's another domain. Turn that mana worker into a beater. Blue, black, red, green. Okay. Is he going back to my hand? Oh yeah, he is. Okay. It's going for the might, but I think the runic shot is actually fine here. If he has the untap and he wants to eat my mana worker, I think my mana is such that I don't care. So I guess I'll let him if he's interested. I don't think he has it. Fire it off immediately. I could fire it off immediately. Actually, it's not even bad. I didn't notice I could do it. See if he's drawn the trick. He didn't have it when he played this card originally because it tapped with 4 mana. The auto tapper tapped the blue, blue, red, leaving red open, which probably means he has infusion. If I was going to do the rune, I didn't even see that I could play that, but it's kind of nice. Nice card to exile. Micromancer's such a bitch for him too, because so many of his cards are bounce. If he wants to bounce Micromancer, I will get a card every single time off of it. Seems great. That's a bounce card. But he does have Elder Dragon War. Did he just play it in the order that he wants to sweep his amplifier? Guess not. So here, Goblin bringing the land to hand is actually really good, because then I can double spell, right? I just need black. So we go green, red, colorless. Goblin kicks to hand. What do we want? Second green is fine. Is it any land? Oh, it's any basic. Just needs to be untapped here. So it's just probably green. Or mountain, can eat more. This green's fine. Drop the land, kill the 4/4. What do I care? Do I care about this thing? I want the damage. Let's swing with the 3/3. I'm pretty sure he has Flowstone Infusion, but we'll see this turn. If he does, the Goblin probably dies here. Yeah, Goblin 2 for 1s there. Seems good. I have 8. I can double spell Namada into Radha if I want. Seems reasonable. If he has untap, he can ambush the worker. Do I need the worker to cast these? I don't. I don't know what the pause is for blue-red pre-combat. Could have the counter that makes me pay more mana too. I care less about... I mean, Rod has a fucking monster on this board. But Namada just wins games long term. They're both so good on this board. I'm going to try to resolve them both. Green, red, colorless, blue for this thing. I'm gonna be pretty annoyed if it's the pay mana counter, but okay. I guess he could have second sweeper as well as the dragon sweeper. We haven't seen yet if he does. That reeks of sweeper, doesn't it? Also reeks of desperation. I don't think he can do 18 damage no matter what he has. The sweeper's a little bit more annoying with 1, but it's just 1. Sure, impede momentum, 1 top. Target a creature I control. You. He doesn't have the white mana. I mean, he could drop white mana. This is unblocked, doesn't do anything. Can't attack into that, sadly. But I do have 8 mana, so I can double spell again. Both these creatures block the terror, which is nice, because we know he runs a million bounce spells. Namada's Exile effect is absolutely incredible. There's a ton of repossessions. There's some really powerful reanimate cards in this set. I really think Namada's amazing. It beats me like half the time it resolves. Hidden Reach is good on it. I mean, it's just got so many good things on it. It's just a powerful card. 4 mana, 3/4 Reach with 3 extra abilities. It's just crazy good. Sure. So you can have the -1. How do I feel about putting my Micromancer in the graveyard? Decent. Fine with trading it for the scry trick. Yeah, second Terror annoying. Can't double spell here is the most annoying part. I get a 5/6 off the Warden. This card starts drawing me cards every single turn. So I guess this card's coming down. I could pump the Warden. Feels kind of bad. Wait, why can I resolve this? Oh, I have the Death Toucher. I value having the Death Toucher untapped right now. And having mana open to eat the 1/1. Yeah, but imagine tapping Gardener and tapping 1/1 with 10 power on the board versus a red-blue deck that wants to kill me. That's kind of bad, huh? Don't like that. Reeks of a trick, sadly. There's that bellow he's been holding. Okay. Good turn for opponent. 2/6 here. Let's see what we draw. Could have block sacked. I did block sack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kill him out twice. All right, how much does this? This is cost me 5. I get 1 more power. So it's just this plus the 5/5. Block with the 1/1 and sack it. I don't mind forcing the trick out to kill the 5/5 here either. I'm okay with all the outcomes. Maybe. I'm fine with the outcome I did though. Okay. All right. Infinite value deck. Block with the 1/1, then sack would force the trick. Why does... You mean the Death Toucher? Didn't he unsummon the Death Toucher? So... Oh, you mean block with the other 1/1? Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I should have blocked. Instead of chumping with the 1/3, I should have chumped with the 1/1 and then sacked it. No, you're absolutely right. Yep. Hey, 3. Okay. We got our play-in points up to 20 now. 20 was what we needed yesterday to buy in. Deck was really cool. It's kind of crazy too. We had the mana artifact, the 5-color mana artifact that we didn't use. Yeah, the games were interesting. The deck was fun. That was a really nice experience at Magic to start the day. All right, quick break for